Morning, Southern Baptists. The Bunyan gavel was made from the oak in a piling in the foundation of the Bedford jail where John Bunyan was imprisoned. During his imprisonment, Bunyan began writing his famous allegory, The Pilgrim's Progress. The first portion of that work was published in 1678 and was largely written while the Puritan author was imprisoned for conducting religious services apart from the supervision of the Church of England. The Bunyan gavel was first presented to R.G. Lee in 1949 by M. Throne Rankin of Virginia. Lee was president of the SBC in 1949 when this convention met in Oklahoma City. And today, it is my pleasure to present this gavel to Dr. C. Bart Barber, the president of the Southern Baptist Convention, to use as he presides over this meeting. Thank you, Bart. Congratulations.
Well, good morning. I declare the 166th session of the Southern Baptist Convention to be in order at this time. And it takes a big team for us to be able to come together and do the things that we do. And I just want to not only welcome all of you, but I also want to mention those who are helping me do what I'm doing. Today we have on stage with me our chief parliamentarian, Al Gage, who is both a CPPT and a PRP. He's the immediate past president of the American Institute of Parliamentarians, and he's a parliamentarian for very many large political and medical organizations. And I'd also like to introduce assistant parliamentarians, Craig Culbreth, Barry Creamer, and Alex Ward. So welcome them, if you would. So there are printed explanations in your bulletin that tell you how you can make motions today and resolutions and how to use the microphone system. You'll find those on page 5 of your first day's bulletin. And you can really help us, have an accurate record of our proceedings here today if you'll do a couple of important things. One, you can provide typewritten or legibly handwritten, which would rule out my handwriting, legibly handwritten copies of any motions or amendments that you wish to make, or you can submit those electronically through the SBC Annual Meeting app or by email to recordingsecretary@sbc.net. And I want you to know, keeping a promise I made last year, I have given Nathan Finn electronically an autographed picture of my cow, Lottie Moon. And everybody who pre-files a motion will receive that picture. You can bring your handwritten copy on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper to the platform. We need your name, your church, and your phone number included with your pre-submission. Please include, every time you tell us your church, the city and state where your church is located. There are a lot of First Baptist churches out there, okay? And I also want to mention that if you pre-file a motion, that doesn't make your motion for you. It just helps us keep the messengers informed about the text of your motion. You are still required to go to a microphone and be recognized at the appropriate time in order of appearance, first come, first serve. And then if you're recognized and you make your motion successfully, then it will be entered into the official record. So this is just a way to help us record accurately your motion. The last opportunity for the introduction of motions is this afternoon at 1:55, okay? So take note of that. We have a time in this session and then a time after that. Also, I want to announce to you that in accordance with the bylaws, the President has appointed the Committee on Committees, the Registration Committee, the Committee on Resolutions, and the Tellers. And these appointments appear in today's bulletin on page 6.